Hi, hello everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Abisola Olagunju. My name is Abisola Olagunju. Today's topic we have hidden signs of low self-esteem. Hidden signs of low self-esteem. So we'll be talking about the signs, then I'll be chipping in the solutions to the signs of the low self-esteem. To start with, let me talk about low self-esteem. Low self-esteem can affect someone's thoughts. It can affect your emotions. It can affect your pattern of behavior. When you lack low self-esteem, it means you don't know your worth. You don't know your value. That is exactly what low self-esteem is. You don't know your worth and your value. So moving straight to the signs of this low self-esteem. Number one, I would like to talk about negative comparison. Negative comparison. I'm using this negative because not all comparison are bad, not all comparison are bad. We have positive ones, which means positive in terms of you see someone you want to compare yourself with, but you get motivated instead of feeling bad, you rather get motivated. So that's the positive part, but I'm not talking about the positive part today. I'm talking about the negative parts. So the negative comparison, that is, you compare yourself. When you get to compare yourself all the time with people around you, you compare yourself, and they say comparison is the steal of joy. If you compare yourself with someone, you are definitely stealing your joy away. So comparison is bad. It is bad. It is when you notice that you compare yourself with someone and after that you feel bad, you feel like they are better than you. Check yourself. You have low self-esteem. It could be in different ways. It could be in different parts. It could be in physical look. It could be career-wise. It could be in different terms. You can compare yourself with people differently. So if you notice that when you compare yourself with someone you feel bad about it, then you have low self-esteem. Solution to this is very, very simple. The solution is just that you don't have to compare yourself with anybody. You are your only competition. Take note of those people you are comparing yourself with. You'll see that even these people, they are not perfect. You see some traces of mistakes in their life. You see mistakes in their life. You see that they are not perfect. So why then are you comparing yourself with them? Why are you comparing yourself with them? They are not perfect as well. So even that part you feel like they are doing better than you, if you compare the part they are making mistake, you might be doing very well there. So it is not healthy for you to compare yourself with another person. So this is the number one point I want to talk about. Do not compare yourself with any other person. It steals your joy away. I'll move quickly to the second point. My second point is not comfortable with your physical look. Getting intimidated by other people's look. Getting intimidated by other people's look. This look could be in terms of your physical shape, your physical look, the way you look physically, like your body. And it could also be about the way you dress and the way the other person dresses. So we could say the physical look. So if you are the kind of person where you have someone close to you, probably your place of work, probably anywhere you find it, you have people and you start comparing your body, you start getting intimidated by the person's physical look. Okay, let me use the dressing as an example. So let's say I go to work, or I'm a student, I go to school or I go to work. So getting to work, before going to work, I looked myself in the mirror before leaving house. I feel like I dress well. I'm not bad with the way I dress. But on getting to work, I saw someone else look, and immediately I feel bad. I feel like what I'm putting on is not relevant. I feel like what I'm putting on is not really making sense. So if you are this kind of person where when you go out, when you before you leave your place, your house, you feel good about yourself. Well, getting to see someone else in the same space you have, the person looking kind of better or kind of looking good, and you feel bad, you feel intimidated, you have low self esteem. Yes, that is also another angle of low self esteem. So, instead of you to feel intimidated by this, I will just tell you a nice solution you can just practice daily for this to make yourself feel better at all points. So probably you see someone, you feel intimidated by the person's shape, you feel intimidated by the person's look or anything. Just one good thing is just that learn to compliment people. So if you that's something, that particular thing you feel intimidated by, just compliment it. And you feel you look good, you look good. One way you are directing your mind from feeling bad about it to feeling like I like this thing. So just compliment, I like the way you look, I like you feel yourself, and you too, you go back to the way you are. Another way you can overcome this is just that anytime before you go out in the morning, look at yourself. Probably if you are the type that you don't like the way you look, your face, you don't like your shape, you don't like one thing about your and it's making you feel less of yourself. So before you leave in the morning, before you go out, look in the mirror, look at yourself. Tell yourself 5 different traits you like in yourself. Like, look at yourself. Is it your eyes you like? Is it your nose you like? Is it the way you smile you like? Tell yourself, I love the way you smile. Use your name. Abisola, I love the way you smile. I love the way you look. I love your shape. Tell yourself the 5 things you know you like about yourself. So be doing this every day. Pick 5 things. At first, you might not know different five things, but if it is just 5 things you know, tell yourself every day. With time, you will get used to what you look like. You get used to, and you will feel good about yourself. So that is another sign of and solution to low self-esteem. I'll move to the third point, which I have. It is allowing other people's accomplishment, allowing other people's achievement to get to you, allowing other people's achievements to get you down, getting intimidated by other people's achievements. This is also a sign of low self-esteem. If you are the kind of person whereby you get to hear another person doing good or doing better than you and you feel bad about it, trust me, you have low self-esteem and not a big deal, you can overcome it. So I'll quickly give scenario for this as well. I'll use what I do as an example. I'm an accountant. I'm not chartered yet. So I have people who started this journey together, the ICANN journey together, and we have people who got chartered almost immediately, like no reference at all, no feeling of any cause at all, and they got chartered once. And we have people who, in the first step, they just feel like they can't do this again, they stopped. Well, I'm just using 2 scenarios now. The Someone who is chartered and someone who is yet to be chartered. So let's assume you are the someone who is yet to be chartered and you start feeling bad about it, that your people are doing better than you are below, you are behind them or anything. You don't need to feel intimidated because you are also trying to achieve that particular thing. You will get there, or probably you are not even moving near achieving that thing at all. You don't need to feel bad about other people doing well as well. You can just direct your energy on what you know how to do best. Put in all your 100%. So it is that probably just put in your own best in what you know how to do best. Just do it. You don't need to feel intimidated by other people's achievements. So another way you can also do this is just that when you see people achieving things and you're not achieving it yet, or you are not even looking like you're going to achieve it, congratulate them and move. If you dwell on that too much and you start feeling bad, you are encouraging the low self-esteem. So just congratulate them and move. Moving to the third point, I have the set of people who like to please people. You are people pleaser. You please people at all time. You please people in order to get validation from them in order for them to like you. You don't do that. You don't please people for them to like you. Being a people pleaser is another common symptom of low self-esteem. Like, you do this in order to gain people's validation, in order to gain their likes, in order to do things. Some people even do this to the extent of neglecting their own needs. You shall want to get this approval, this person's approval, I want this person to like me by all means. People who do this also have low self-esteem, in case you don't know. If you have this kind of trait in you, you have low self-esteem. You don't need to please everyone or anyone. You can see people you look up to, that you want to please, but not at the expense of your own need, not at the expense of losing your own value. And one thing about losing your value, the way you see yourself is the way people will see you. If you see yourself as someone who if you don't value yourself, trust me, no one will value you. So you value yourself, then I will see a reason to value you. But if you are someone you feel less of yourself, then I will also carry you as that. That's just the simple logic of life. I'll move straight to the next point. My next point is difficulties in accepting positive compliments. Yes, difficulty in accepting positive compliments. We have people who don't really feel good when people compliment them positively. They feel like you're whining them. They feel like you're not being sincere. If you are the kind of person, when people compliment you, let's say, you look good, Abi, you say, stop, Jare, I'm not, you have low self-esteem. And meanwhile, the other person who is trying to compliment you actually see that positive compliment. So, and you, in your own mind, you're not convinced about that kind of compliment. You feel like the person is whining you. If you're in that kind of category as well, you have low self-esteem. So you don't have to feel bad when people compliment you. The solution is just that you still don't value yourself. That's just it. If you value yourself so much, even if people give you negative compliments, you will still feel like, no, this is not for me. But you that you don't value yourself already, you that you don't acknowledge, don't feel good about positive compliments, definitely if someone compliments you negatively, it will weigh you down. So you need to work on your value. That is just the main point of low self-esteem. You need to work on your value yourself at all times. Another point I would like to talk is negative talk. Don't say negative things about yourself. If you are the kind of person that is fond of saying negative things about yourself all the time, can I achieve this? Can I do this? Can I do that? You are giving room for low self-esteem. So lastly, I would like to talk about value yourself. Value yourself. Spend time thinking about things you've accomplished. Spend time about thinking about things that gives you joy. Appreciate your worth, appreciate your talent, appreciate your value. You can only do this to yourself. No one will do this for you. You can only do this for yourself. Lastly, you don't need to be better in order to value yourself. You can value yourself now. You can value yourself. Start now. Start it now. Value yourself. Value is the key to overcome low self-esteem. So guys, thank you so much for joining today's edition. Thank you. I really appreciate it. So I want to implore people who have overcome low self-esteem. If you know you at a point in your life you had this low self-esteem, but you have overcome it, please, I want you to comment in my comment section below. Please a comment and share your experience and tell people how you overcame this. Tell people how you overcame the low self-esteem. Thank you so much for watching. See you next week. Quickly before I leave, please, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, please kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, like the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, place a comment and click the share button.